TIFU by setting my Wi-Fi hotspot to bomb Detonator. Final update. First post. Second post. TL. Doctor. Lost another job. Moved to another state. Still rebuilding my life. Mental health issues suck. Get diagnosed and get help. I have delayed posting a final update because I wanted to get to a point where there felt like an ending to the story. That keeps not being the case, and I've received enough messages from people asking how I'm doing or how things played out, so here it is. Thank you to everyone who reached out to me and asked how I was doing. I know some of you truly care and some of you just wanted the details on how things ended. I'm sure you'll understand why I didn't respond. 6 months after losing the job in my previous posts, I got another job. A month into my employment, I grew confrontational with a security guard and lost that job too. I was then forced to work as a line cook at a local diner through the Thanksgiving and Christmas seasons. Without the financial support of someone I served in the military with, the whole story would have ended in a divorce and/or a suicide. Instead, my spouse and I sold our house and moved in with our new roommate in another state. I burned this account because my former coworkers discovered or were told about my posts. I did not say my goodbyes to most of my former coworkers or my friends. I completely ghosted one coworker who wanted to have lunch. I felt like I was going into exile. I still feel like I did. Shortly after arriving here, I finally had the breakdown that everyone saw coming, and I had to turn myself into the earth for suicidal ideations. They sent me to a mental health care facility where I stayed for the next month. Then I went into a year of dialectical behavioral therapy with the local Veterans Affairs. What followed was a short period of working in a grocery store, some vocational rehabilitation from the VA, and then a short term as a contractor for a local hospital. While I was working that job, my current job fell into my lap. It was an opportunity to take on more responsibility than I ever had, but also a chance to redeem myself. I took it without hesitation. It has not been easy, and I struggle with my responsibilities. This month will mark my 1-year anniversary with my current employers. During this period, there have been a lot of medication changes. There has been a 6-month period where I didn't sleep properly or at all and almost lost my marriage. Again, due to my behavior. I went back into a mental health care facility for a week. I'm currently dealing with physical health issues that take time to clear up and slow my mental health progress. Emotionally, I never fully recovered. I have panic attacks, insomnia, suicidal ideations, and need medication and constant therapy to keep moving forward. I call the Veterans Crisis Line regularly. Many people have wondered how I could do the things I did, how my life ended up like this. The truth is that I had untreated complex PTSD, untreated ADHD, and undiagnosed borderline personality disorder. I was on a strong dose of an antipsychotic medication for insomnia. I was literally a ticking time bomb, and I had been for years, if not decades. Once I lost the first job, the pin was out of the grenade and I spiraled. When I lost the second job, I spiraled even faster. It was only the impending sale of the house and the move that kept me together at all. And barely at that. We all have problems. Some of us more so than others. If someone in your life expresses concern about your behavior or your worldviews, take that as an indicator that maybe something needs to be looked at. It's possible that there is something wrong that needs to be addressed. I didn't listen when people told me I was too angry. I didn't listen when people said they were afraid of me. How could they be? I still saw myself as the scrawny kid who got the shit kicked out of him in school. I was afraid of the world. How could they be afraid of me? I don't have a happy ending for you, as my life is still a struggle to keep my issues from being everyone else's problem. I am less prone to outbursts and I reel myself in quicker. But I'm not where I feel you need to be in order to be called a functioning adult in society. This isn't the end for me. I am still fighting to survive. But I am my own worst enemy, and it will take years to get to a place where I feel like this saga is over and I've truly recovered. So you were the bomb all along. Glad to hear you got defused. There is never an end to the story. Keep on fighting. I feel you so much on the undiagnosed disorders. And I know how hard it is to fight those demons when they ride you. You are worth it. Keep on trying. Hey buddy. I separated from the military in 2008 and have been hiding my feelings, thoughts, and rationalizing my behavior as just the crazy guy everyone knows, until it really started to affect my family. I got help and I am on the road to recovery. It took me 14 years to realize something was wrong. And when I was diagnosed with PTSD and TBI, I was absolutely relieved that how I felt had a name. Keep up the good work and take it slow and get small daily wins. They really add up. Dang man. Reading your story, it seems like the Wi-Fi name you picked was a cry for help and prophetic. I'm glad you're working through your issues by getting the help you've needed for what sounds like a long time. You got this. You were the bomb that needed defusing this whole time. Crazy how that works out. I am glad to hear you're doing well, and I am proud of you for continuing. Much love to you and your partner. Black heart, black heart. You are getting help, that matters. Best of luck to you. Hey man. Not only did you own up to your initial foo with grace and compassion for others, you are handling a shitty mental hand the universe dealt you, and you willed yourself into updating the internet on your situation. There are many who will not tick any of these boxes, and for that I applaud you. Godspeed. One more time. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Hey there Reddit stranger. I hope my words reach you and say that while you don't have a happy ending yet, the road to it, I hope you walk in a steady and peaceful pace. Also, I don't know if this advice helps. When I am angry or stressed, I bake or make sauces and custom spreads for sandwiches. All that anger ITUL into a gooey form of creativity. It helps for me. I do have to watch my weight though. My egg sandwiches are pretty addicting. Whoa, that's quite the chronicle of events. I didn't get to see it on the first go around, so thank you for posting the 2 original posts. I'm sorry to hear you're dealing with some mental health issues, but I am glad to hear you want to do something about it, and you are at least actively getting help from organizations. I wish you the best and hope you're able to get everything back on track and keep going. Your posts resonate with me, and honestly I don't know how to feel. Maybe I should see a therapist. Undiagnosed ADHD. Oof. I feel that one. Problems with impulse control will really screw you over. Ask me how I know. Lol. Thank you for taking the time to write this and being vulnerable with us about your experience. It takes a lot of courage to write all of this out. I'm really, really proud of you. Never give up. You're worth it. As someone who was once suicidal, and the OKNLY reason I am alive is because I know my dog wouldn't be cared for. Stay in it, dude. You can do this. Make sure yesterday was the worst day of your life because today is better. Self-care is really hard. I get that. But once you start, just let it snowball. A little self-care will make you feel good. When you feel good, focus on more self-care. I promise you have the strength to pull through. I believe in you. Holy smokes. I admire your fight. One foot in front of the other. One day at a time. Glad to hear you are keeping on in your journey ahead. Wish you peace and healing. I'm so sorry this screwed up your life so much. I hope you keep fighting and get to the other side. Also sorry the internet can be such assholes. Take it one day at a time. Not every day will be a step forward, but eventually you will have more forward momentum than backwards. I have BPD issues as well, good sir. Not ADHD or PTSD. But do have general anxiety disorder as well. Who doesn't? My BPD is more mild than some, but definitely has affected my life. It is turning around now that I know what makes me think the way I do, react the way I do, and self-sabotage. I feel more hopeful than I have in a long time. I hope that you do as well. Godspeed. Best of luck to you. You have a great sense of humor. I hope that will help you get through your dark times. You're an excellent writer also, BTW.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.